Hi and welcome or welcome back to my channel. So this video, as you could see from the title or from the thumbnail, it's about my 500 subscriber milestone, and I actually reached this milestone I think at least a few weeks ago, and I found out that I had that community tab already on my profile but I've not made anything yet. I've not posted anything yet. I'm not sure what would be an appropriate first post for that. But anyway, I think at this point I have surpassed that 500 subscriber count by I don't know, I think it's about 540 or something. So yeah, it does feel very nice to see that. It feels very encouraging actually. So this video is going to focus mostly on the viewers and subscribers, because you guys are awesome, and in fact your presence here is something that has been motivating me and encouraging me. You know, your support of this channel and the videos that I made, it just made me feel good. Feel good about myself. So yay. So yeah, this video is going to be a Q&A for you guys, and I actually have a few prompts in here, and I will have the prompts written in the description box below as well, but I'm going to talk about the prompts also in this video. So yeah, anyone who is watching this video, if you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, you know, regardless whether you're a content creator or not, whoever, if you feel like answering these questions and sharing a little bit about yourself, feel free to do so in the comment section down below. I actually wanted to do this video, I think, a while ago, but I simply couldn't think of something special because I was just not exactly creative at that time. Not to say that I'm more creative right now also, because this idea is not actually like original to me. I have seen other creators doing this as well, like in Shannon's channel, That's So Po. She did this, something like this, a viewer Q&A in one of her celebration videos. So this is me literally copying other people. But anyway, I'm happy to do this because now I get to know you guys, because you know, we have been saying 500 subscribers, 500 plus subscribers, but who are they? Well, this is your time to show yourself. Or not, you know. We don't want to force anyone to do anything that they don't want to. But yeah, I have some prompts here if you would like to answer these prompts. So yeah, the first one would be sort of introduce yourself and where you're from. So yeah, I'm just gonna answer some of these myself as well, very briefly. My name is Freddie, and I am the owner of this channel, Sluggish Reader, and I live in Malaysia. I live in a city called Johor Bahru right now, which is a city in the southern part of the Malaysian peninsula. So, but I might not live here for very long. I might be relocating to East Malaysia soon, to a city called Kuching. So that is going to, probably happen in a matter of weeks, I guess. So yeah, next prompt would be, what is your favorite food? And I just thought of including this question because I am the kind of person who is very easily inspired by people mentioning food, regardless of the context, I would be inspired. And by inspired, I mean I would develop some craving, which is, I mean, it's not the most pleasant thing, especially the food if the food is not around. But you know, sometimes it's nice to want things. Anyway, yeah, what is your favorite food? For me, I have a lot of favorite food. I like stir-fried noodles. I like biryani. I like gulab jamun. So many different kinds. I like water spinach. So yeah, those are my favorite food. What are yours? It would be interesting to know the different kinds of foods that people like, especially the ones that I've not heard of before. I've heard of people talking about shepherd's pie on BookTube before. Not that I've not heard of it before that, but I've never had shepherd's pie before that. But then I had it for the first time last year on Christmas Day, and that was the only time I've ever had shepherd's pie. And it was a buffet, all-you-can-eat buffet, and I had a small serving of shepherd's pie for myself. And when I returned to the counter for a second serving, it was not there anymore. So yeah, that was the only shepherd's pie serving that I've ever had. Talking about craving, 2020 I read a Korean book, I'll Be Right There by Kyung-Sook Shin, and the main character loves to eat perilla leaf kimchi, and I conveniently developed a craving for that, even though I've never tried it before. I've never had it before. And so last week or last 2 weeks, I finally found it. I bought it. It was fairly expensive, and I tried eating it, and I just couldn't. I did not like it very much. I mean, I love kimchi, but not perilla leaf kimchi. So yeah, that was one of the rare moments in which, you know, craving goes wrong in my life. So yeah, what is your favorite food? So the third prompt would be, what are your other hobbies aside from reading? And yeah, for me, I like to cook, but the problem is that once I cook, I have to eat what I cook, and it's not really a good arrangement if you want to diet, which is something that I want to do, and but often unsuccessfully. But anyway, I do love cooking, and especially I like to cook stuff that are sort of complicated, something that you can't just simply cook for a single person for one serving. Like, it doesn't make sense for you to cook rendang or curry or biryani just for one person in one single serving, unless if it's a ready to cook kind of a meal. But usually I'm talking about, you know, preparing from scratch. Those are like really complicated dishes, but yeah, I really like making those because they just make you feel very satisfied, you know. I've also tried making like a new kind of fried rice, for me, a new method, and that is to coat the rice with eggs before stir frying them. And I thought that was kind of nice. It felt sort of novel for me, and the effect that you have is that each of the rice grains will be sort of get coated with this thin layer of egg, which sort of lends it a different flavor than, you know, how I would normally cook rice, fried rice. So yeah, that was also a nice discovery, and I've been making fried rice like that ever since. So yeah, my hobby other than reading is cooking. And so moving on to the next question, what kinds of books do you like to read? A very vanilla question, I know. I like to read literary fiction, but now I'm trying to expand to other genres as well, trying out science fiction, thrillers, romance, maybe some YA as well. Maybe after that I will try more horror, non-fiction, all other kinds of stuff. let's see what happens in the future. And after that, next probably, who is your favorite author or authors? I like so far I like writings by Elif Shafak. I like writings by Alice Smith. Yep, two of my favorite authors so far. I also have other favorite authors, but these two are like my main favorites right now. So, the next one. What is a book, or what are the books that you really love, that you will love, that you would just want to scream about off the rooftop somewhere? And now the comment section is your rooftop, and feel free to scream about the books that you love so much. I'm not going to talk about many books here, but yeah, some of you have seen my past videos. You would know this. One of my most favorite books of all time is Erica Jong's Fear of Flying. I just love it so much. It's funny, it's quite psychological as well, it's quite relatable in this like really strange sense, considering that I cannot be more different than the protagonist of that book, but I just find it relatable. However you want to see that. So yeah, next question would be, how did you find my channel? Obviously I can't really answer this question because it would require me to ask this. How did I find my channel? And it sounds like an, you know, existentialist kind of a question, and I don't get philosophical because I don't know, it's not my style. Anyway, yeah, how did you find my channel? Because I feel like I hide very well. So yeah, the fact that you found it means that you know, my camouflage just didn't work really well. So yeah. The next one would be, what kind of content would you like to see in this channel? So yeah, fishing for ideas. Anyway, yeah, what other stuff that you would like to see in this channel? Would you like to see more, I don't know, wrap-ups? Would you like to see more single book reviews? Would you like to see more vloggy stuff? I think I've only had one vloggy video. Yeah, I'm really impressed by how people make vlogs, and yeah, but I've not really done much of that kind of content. Or would you like more non-bookish contents? Would you like videos of me dancing? Just give your suggestion. if you want. Yeah, so those are kind of like some of the prompts that I could think of, and feel free to answer or respond to any of those prompts, or if you like to answer all of them. Yep, I am so excited to get to know all of you guys. Looking forward to seeing your responses and answers, and if you have anything else that you just kind of want to add, you want to say, want to mention, just feel free to do so. And yeah, looking forward to talking with you guys in the comment section below. So I'm gonna stop this video right now, and I'll see you again in a different one. So until then, take care, thanks for watching, and bye.